This video introduces you to some of the changes that may be necessary to bank product widgets on your website after an update to version 0.8.3.11 of the BeliefMedia Yabber plugin, which is made in company with an update to 0.7.6 or higher of the BeliefMedia Elementor plugin. Now, at the time of recording, we're running 0.8.3.12 of BeliefMedia Yabber with an imminent release of 0.8.4. Now, if you're a managed client, you can ignore this video. The changes we're about to describe have been made to your website already. Now, the change also fixes a bug introduced by some third-party integrations that may be preventing articles from being submitted to some websites. So version 0.8.3.11 and version 0.8.3.12 introduce over 60 features that aren't supported on previous versions of the plugin. And the update directly supports 12 new modules in Yabber, so you should update as soon as possible. Now, in the past, we've updated plugins on your behalf, even if you aren't managed clients. But because this update potentially breaks the stylistic presentation of Lender Widgets, we're asking that you do it yourself. The update will be made available to you via the plugin menu in WordPress, as is the case with any other plugin. You can submit a ticket to have this completed by us, but there is a wait period, particularly if you've made significant modifications to your website. The bank product widgets are now more closely aligned with Yabber, and creating and updating bank data in Yabber is now the preferred means of updating Lender Widgets. It'll mean you'll never have to touch the back end of your website for any Lender Widget in any location. So while you've always had the option of creating and managing profiles in Yabber, we've recently made it the default way that widget product data and information is served. The update is primarily a style update. Lender attributes that are associated with each widget, such as assigned lenders, rate types, product type, and so on, will not change. If you don't update your style profile, as we're about to describe, and depending on which version of the website framework you're running, the widgets may return an empty style after an update. So they won't break anything per se, but the widgets will return as text. So navigate your way to the widget panel in Yabber and create a style called default. Casing does not matter, so uppercase or lowercase, it's fine. Update the palette profile and send that style to your desired website. After the update is made, you'll be required to alter the style for each and every occurrence of a widget on your website. On the screen now, we're editing the front page of our demo website. The primary panel presented is now one that allows you to select the profile as you have created it in Yabber. Each profile is a combination of lenders, product attributes, styles, and so on. In our case, we're simply forcing the widget to retain the product attributes that are already shown by keeping the Use Custom Profile option selected. This means that the widget will render based on your Elementor selections rather than the profile defined via Yabber. But we will need to overwrite the Elementor style with our newly created default style. So select the toggle switch that says Overwrite Style with Default to the On position. The appearance will change and reflect the default style as you created earlier. Now, we know this is a pain, so if you do require us to do this for you and you're not a managed client and you have already had a product delivered to you, you can submit a ticket or send us an email, but as stated earlier, there is a wait period. This change prepares the widgets for a very significant update to the general website framework that is soon to be released. If you have come on as a client after the start of August and you would like the framework update and you haven't made any significant modifications, we'll perform this update for you. Otherwise, we'll have a discussion on the best way to proceed. We're going through a lot of changes at the moment. Client monthly volume is consistently over $1 billion. So with that kind of volume, we're working hard to introduce and improve upon systems that better support your funnels and workflow. All the new BeLearn videos will reflect the significant changes we've made over the last few months.